Ever feel disconnected from someone you love? In this episode, I'm going to share what to do about it. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. We all are, actually. We're all in love with love. We crave it, seek it, and celebrate it. But often we confuse love with things, people, and events. Consider a new car. There's no actual joy in 2 tons of steel. The car itself isn't the source of happiness. If it were, having a car would make us perpetually happy. But that's not the case, is it? We're thrilled for a short time, and then we start searching for the next happiness hit in some other thing, person, or event. We all love love because it's our very being. And the truth is that love's source is infinite. Love itself is infinite, but having mentally attached it to things, people, or events, we limit and distort it. Mind's convoluted path to love keeps us confused. The mind creates stories, tells us that happiness comes from external sources. Those stories keep us chasing love and joy outside of ourselves. When we accept these stories as truth, we live as though they're real. Alone, we feel unhappy. Then when someone or something comes along that fits the story, we make ourselves happy, temporarily. That's the happiness lie. I heard it echoed again and again in the stories shared by members of our reality lover community. It compelled me to write The Happiness Lie, a book exploring and exposing these false beliefs. I'll dive deeper into the happiness lie in a future episode, but for now, let's just say it causes us to look for love in all the wrong places, misbehave, and use strategies for happiness that are doomed to fail. We inherited this falsehood about love and happiness from social conditioning, music, movies, TV, advertising, and each other. I used to love songs and singing. I played guitar, joined bands, and even performed on stage. But then I realized that most lyrics were egoic and needy. Before that realization, I didn't really pay attention to lyrics. I mindlessly said whatever lyrics I heard, even if they were egoic. Afterward, I couldn't sing anything anymore. Until I fell in love with The Deep by Bird York. This song had music and lyrics with meaning that resonated deeply within me. One day, as I pulled up to my apartment, The Deep was playing on the car radio. I cranked it up and sang along. As the song ended, I lingered, hanging on until the very last note. Then what I heard her whisper at the end of the track blew my mind. If you want to be given everything, give everything up. Well, that line hit me like a truck. It cracked my heart wide open and brought me to tears. It's why I want to include stories about the songs that moved me, and why I want to also include a final whisper at the end of every episode to give you something to look forward to and something of value or impact all the way to the very end. The Deep brought me back to music. Thank you, Bird York. From then on, lyrics mattered as much as the melody. I sought out intelligent, meaningful lyrics and good music. With old favorites, though, I began shifting my perspective. For example, with songs about someone who hurt me or dumped me, I interpreted the you as my unconscious ego mind. And just like that, I could sing again and even enjoy my old favorites. Music is what you make it for yourself. I also discovered many beautiful, profound songs. In our Reality Lover community, we share a playlist of favorites. We all love love itself, though not everyone realizes it. The majority of people still think we love something, person, or an event. And so many of us only dip our toes into love, imagining that it comes from these external sources. And that limits our love, actually. You see, I fell in love with love itself, and that changed everything. My love became unlimited. I say that I fell in love with love, and the rest was history, meaning there's no greater love. There's no turning back, and the past is over. What I thought was love in the past was just a story. Letting go of those stories, I realized only love matters. And love is only here now. Here's how to love before you think. This practice will open you to the wisdom of love, which far surpasses the thinking mind. Have you ever felt disconnected from someone you love? What did you want? Connection? Take some time and consider, how do you behave when feeling disconnected? What do you do? What do you say? How do you act? Do you pull away? Shut down? Become distant? Get angry? How will that get you connection? Are you waiting for something? Waiting for something to happen? Waiting for someone to do something or say something so that you feel connected? What if it didn't happen? Then what? Would you feel hurt? Blame them in your thoughts, like they should know? Would you feel unimportant? Get angry? Pull away more? How would that get you connection that you want? Current self-help experts may advise that you share your needs. In your experience while feeling disconnected, have you been able to do that? What was your tone of voice and behavior like when you shared? And how well was that received? You sense there must be something else possible, right? Something better? There is. When things go wrong with someone you love, have you ever wanted to just turn it all around? You can. If you felt connected, would you need anything from someone? The problem was not something that you needed from another. The problem was the bad feeling. The problem is inside, not outside. So the solution is inside, not outside. When you noticed you were feeling bad and disconnected, you didn't need anything from the outside. You needed to feel good first. You needed to feel connected first. What if you asked yourself, what do I want? The answer might have been to be connected with that person. And what if you asked yourself, how does being connected with that person feel? When you answer this, feel into your actual body, your feet, hands, your back, and breath, and answer it bodily. When you find that feeling, latch onto it, hold on to it, sustain it, and just enjoy it. When you have the right answer, you'll know it. At first, it may feel like relief. And then if you keep with it and sustain it, you'll begin to feel good. Keep feeling for it until you find it and start to feel good. Positive, descriptive words and thoughts may come as you seek how connected to them feels. That's okay. Allow them while you stay focused on the good feeling. Don't give any attention to any negative thoughts. Keep seeking the answer to the question. Answer it many times, again and again. Only seek how connected to them feels inside. It is there. You must know what it feels like in order for you to know what not having it is like. Having latched on to how connection with that person feels, enjoy the feeling. Just take some time and enjoy it. And as you enjoy the feeling, appreciate it. Just the fact that it's here for you, completely free, unattached. You didn't need anything, you just needed to look for it. That's all. Appreciate that and watch what happens. you may notice that it grows. Keep sensing and feeling into your body. Alternate between feeling connection and appreciating the good feeling of connection. And in this way, the good feeling grows, and it can grow larger and larger. Feeling connected this way, you can go on with the other questions, but not until you've got this. All right? Find it, stay with it, enjoy it, appreciate it. And when you feel it start to grow, when you feel your heart start to warm up, you can ask yourself, did you need anyone to give it to you? And if you lose the feeling, you go right back to it. How does being connected with them feel? Go right back into, find that feeling and enjoy it again. Sustain the good feeling. It's the most important thing. Hold on to it. Keep attention on it and enjoy it as you realize that nothing on the outside changed. Notice you are the source of how you feel. And we don't want things, people, or events. We want the feeling we mistake them for. You can have it any time. So feeling good and feeling connected, ask yourself, is this what I prefer to feel? And feeling this way, how do I act? What do you do differently? What do you say differently? And how much more likely is that to get you connection on the outside from the person that you love? This is how you feel good first. This is how you connect with someone. Feeling this way, feeling connected, feeling your heart warming up, starting to feel love. Is this what you prefer to feel and do and give or say to them? Sustain this feeling and think about the person that you used to think was disconnected from you, that you used to think you needed to be or do something differently. And if the good feeling drops, just start over with answering the questions again and rebuild the good feeling from within, of course. How does being connected with them feel? Every time you do this, you get better at it. You get stronger. You'll learn to stay with the love because it's what you prefer. It will get easier to build and sustain each time. And you may notice that you have trouble finding the problem or that it's just gone. You may notice compassion for yourself and for them. You may notice things you hadn't noticed, new thoughts, new information, or new understanding. Because feeling good, good thoughts flow easily and naturally. Feeling bad, bad thoughts flow easily and naturally. We're not so intelligent when we go into bad thought feelings in the mind. And you have a choice. You don't have to stay there. Trying to force good thoughts on a bad feeling that you believe, aka positive thinking, won't work. And it may just make things worse. So love before you think. Feel good first. Care about how you feel now and take ownership and responsibility for it and make feeling good a priority. In this way, love yourself first, unconditionally, so that you have love available for others. And then you can think. Think from love. Your thinking will be clearer. Your seeing will be clearer. You'll have access to far greater intelligence and wisdom. Become the perfect connected partner that you expected of the other. Doing this, you can truly love others without need, without attachment, without condition. You can turn your world around. You can be the change you want to see in the world. Infinite love and joy is within you. This is the practice of the alchemy of love and joy, and it was discovered by me through the transformation of my own suffering into love and joy. It changed my life completely inside out. I became joyful, peaceful, and free. And now I teach this practice and self-inquiry in person and online. You can get my whole story and a whole lot more on the natures of suffering, love, joy, experience, thoughts, feeling, ego, and life and death at cindytevens.com. My Love Before You Think ebook is coming soon. You will be able to download it using the link in the show notes at mindblind.show/love. For true love and happiness, and to awaken to the ultimate truth, you need to recognize the happiness lie, how it operates in your life and in society. Stay tuned, because up next, we'll explore the 3 reasons relationships sink, which are all based on the happiness lie. These insights might just change the way you see and feel about everything. P.S. There is a truth and it's on our side. Dawn is coming, open your eyes.